Hey, buddy. What's up? I just saw the worst movie of all time. It's called American Carol, and it's if the right wing, like a bunch of right wing actors in Hollywood, I know, it's hard to believe that there are them, but they do exist, got together and tried to make a comedy spoofing the left wing. And it turns out the right wing just isn't that funny. They're just kind of offensive. The movie, like I said, is called American Carol, and it's based around A Christmas Carol, except instead of a Scrooge character, we have a Michael Moore character. And the Michael Moore character is visited by JFK, who warned him that 3 ghosts are coming, because the Michael Moore character does not embrace the true spirit of the 4th of July, which is equivalent to Christmas in patriotism, I guess. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through the movie and explain to you why this is possibly the worst movie I've ever seen. And I've seen North, and I've seen Doug's first movie, and this is worse than that. Like, this is really, really bad and not funny at all. I'm also going to point out the logical inconsistencies with their arguments. All right. So, let's meet our lead character, Michael Malone. Here he is.
In the island paradise, Cuba, where there's a hospital on every block. As we can clearly see, Cubans have the very best health care in the world. Not like in America, where it can kill you.
Here's the first of many, many, many Michael Moore jokes. Now, this is making fun of the fact that Michael Moore went to Cuba and showed that Cuban healthcare can help American citizens quicker than American healthcare can, and I think that's kind of funny. But whatever. This basically is just talking about how much Michael Moore hates America, which is a running theme, and I don't think he hates America. I don't. I think Michael Moore is a pretty decent fellow, but yeah, he's kind of a sensationalist. But you know, what are you gonna do? I think he's funny.
Okay, pal, there you go. Free. That'll make you feel better, huh? There you go. Free. Huh? You know, in America, that'd cost you an arm and a leg.
Ah, jeez, dude.
Sorry.
So I will give you that that's a pretty spot-on impression of Michael Moore, but it just, I don't know. I don't find it very funny that they're making fun of the fact that he went to Cuba, which does have worse healthcare than we do. But they keep implying that Michael Moore has this mean streak that he hates America, which is a bit much. Anyway, so he's going to get visited by JFK here in this next scene. And what the right-wing comedy writers are going to try to point out is that JFK was not this peace-loving prince of yore that we all remember. Now, I will give them that. That is true. But to make him out as some kind of ghost of conservatism that will sway you to thinking the Republican way is complete bullcrap. JFK was anything but a right-wing leader. He was pretty left. Yeah, he started the Vietnam War, fair deal, out of fear of the spread of communism, but he's not this right-wing guru that this movie is going to portray him as, that you can be Republican and say that you share the same ideals as JFK. So here's the scene with JFK.
Huh? You said that I was your hero, a true peacemaker.
You can't be here. You're dead.
You must redeem yourself.
How'd you do that?
This is the greatest country in the history of the world, and you have slandered it all over the globe.
Hey, I was just trying to be like you. You wouldn't have gone into Vietnam.
Who told you that?
Oliver Stone. It was in his movie.
Oh, brother, did you ever read my inaugural address?
Of course. Ask not what the country can do for you. Ask what
So there's this running gag where the ghosts slap Michael Moore for some reason, and also later he'll get his face stomped in something. All right, back to the scene.
Let every nation know, whether they wish us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and the success of liberty.
Thanks, folks.
Oh, I didn't know about the war part.
What do you think that meant? Draft another 8 UN resolutions?
You sound like Ronald Reagan.
Thank you.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold the phone. Now, they just compared Ronald Reagan to JFK, and JFK thanked them. Thanked Michael Moore for comparing him to Ronald Reagan. Ow. Ow. Okay. When JFK was planning on running for re-election, he was going to run against Barry Goldwater. Now, Barry Goldwater is the prophet numero uno for the neoconservative, new conservative movement. And Reagan is a disciple of Barry Goldwater. He's like Barry Goldwater on steroids. He like pushed everything Milton Friedman forward. Now, here's my beef. JFK opposed Barry Goldwater and most of the things that Barry Goldwater stood for. You can't compare Ronald Reagan and JFK. They're opposite ends of the spectrum. Now, I will give you that JFK believed in defending America. I don't believe that he thought attacking a foreign nation that didn't attack us and setting up a new government there and a bunch of other stuff would help us by getting their oil. I really don't think JFK would have invaded Iraq. I'm just saying. Reagan, JFK cannot compare. They are not the same. One of these is not like the other, just like when we were 6. Okay? Cool. Moving on. So I forgot to mention that there's this whole running subplot where the Taliban is trying to recruit Michael Moore so they can get press passes to a Madison Square Garden country music event for the troops so they can blow it up. It's the whole portrayal of Muslims in this movie is really, really offensive and bad and terrible, and I just don't think we should speak of it, really. So this is the only part I'm going to include, but when I think of the Taliban and humor, I instantly think of Three Stooges-style gags about suicide bombing, which is pretty much all this turns into. There's even, later in the movie, there's like this gay reference where the guys are trying to disarm a bomb. The two good Taliban members are trying to disarm a bomb in a bathroom, and they're like, ooh, pull it out. No, put it in. Ooh, which one should I pull on? And it's supposed to sound like gay sex. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this isn't funny. It's offensive. They all are named Mohammed Hassan. It's all of them are named that. And it's just really, really bad. So, and that was the leader's car that got blown up. That's the joke. Ha 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 ha. Because suicide bombing is funny. Yay.
That was my car.
So the first ghost is about to show up and haunt Michael Malone. And it's pretty shocking who this ghost is. So we're just going to get to it. And maybe you'll find it humorous. I don't know. But the way they portray a true American hero is really, really offensive. All right. Cool beans. Here we go.
Ooh, thanks a lot. I got a little wild.
That's right. Frazier as General George S. Patton. And another slap. Awesome. Anyway, George S. Patton is going to play our ghost of 4th of July past, and he's going to take Michael Malone throughout various past 4th of July experiences. And, yeah, it's going to be funny and hilarious, and every time Michael Moore makes a gay comment, he gets slapped or threatened to be shot at. So this will be funny, right? Okay, here we go. Be sure to watch part 2.